Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go, it's working.
Thank the Lord.
So you might best turn the lights off and just put the music back on for a minute. I just want to go for it.
Right, and we're back. Oh, this way. Sit this side. There we go. Hello, everyone. And we're back. A little bit later than planned, but here we are. We're here. We're making it work. How is everyone? We'll just give it a couple of minutes. I know we're running a little bit behind, but I'll give it a couple of minutes and then we'll get cracking. I have got 20 questions for you guys. So we'll try and get through them as quick as we can. So everybody wants to watch the football at 8, we know. Thanks. So how we're going to do it is you can type your answers in the chat. And then once we've finished, we'll go back over it. We'll see who wins. Do it that way. It's easier. It's going to be harder to keep track of who answers what and all that while it's live. It's just too hard to do. So we'll go over it and we'll obviously announce who the winner is. This isn't going to be the only quiz we do. We're probably going to do this once a month. So if you've got any suggestions on any themes that you'd like to go with, please let us know in the comments. I absolutely love creating quizzes, love it. So I'd be happy to do a few different themed ones. Oh, Stranger Things, that'd be a good one. That is a good theme. Yeah, I'm down for that. Yes, I actually can't wait for it. I can't believe they're doing it in stages. I'm a bit gutted, but then at the same time, it'll keep us on a cliffhanger till the final. I'll just give it another minute. Your mum's message saying that she's struggling to get it back on, so I've texted her and told her how to do it. So let's see if she can get it back on. It's not a really hard quiz, to be fair. I mean, some of the younger ones might struggle with a few of the answers, but we'll see how we go. And there's no cheating either, no Google, nothing like that. Well, hello, Yvonne, you made it. This took me about 45 minutes. Doing it in layers, it's quite hard to see because it's really dark, but yeah, Courtney, no cheating. Hiya, David. You did make it in time. We had a bit of a problem. Oh, hiya, Jen. Thank you very much. Makes me look so much better with this on. You don't want to see my natural face. Right. We will get started because there's a few I know want to watch this football at 8 o'clock. So I'll try and get through these questions as quick as I can. I will read the question. I'll give you around 10, 15 seconds-ish to write down an answer. And then I'll move on to the next one. So, if everyone's ready, we will go with the first question in a second. Can Courtney come and remove the cat out of the bedroom, please? Because he will jump up behind me. Dusty's just decided to burst his way into my bedroom. As he does. But he'll be up trying to jump up for that thing up there. So, that's it. Get him. Just shut my door properly and then he can't break his way back in. Have a look. There he is. Had a quick pop in. Right, everyone. We shall get cracking. So, question 1. What is the name of the camp in the 1980 film Friday the 13th? So I'll read that again. What is the name of the camp in the 1980 film Friday the 13th? Camp Rock, Imogen, honestly. Oh, God, that's hilarious. Oh. Right, question 2. In what year was the original Halloween movie released? So that question again. In what year was the original Halloween movie released? Right, question 3. What is the name, and I want the full name, of the possessed girl in the Exorcist movie, should I say? So what is the full name of the possessed girl in The Exorcist? Regan Satan. Linda Blair. That's the actress. I want the full name of the possessed girl, so her name in the film. Right. Question 4. What is the name of the infamous motel in Psycho? So what is the name of the infamous motel in Psycho? I think that's a pretty easy one. Most people have seen Psycho. Iconic film. I didn't think you would, Imogen. Question 5. What 1980s horror film is based on a Stephen King novel and directed by Stanley Kubrick? So I'll read that again. What 1980s horror film is based on a Stephen King novel and directed by Stanley Kubrick? I should have put on like a really scary voice for this, but I'd have hurt my throat, wouldn't I? So, you know, you can't have it all. Right. Question 6. What 1999 horror film features a group of documentary filmmakers lost in the woods? All me, Adam. Got it all. Love a bit of setting up. Yeah, I think everybody will get this film, or they should do, like I say, apart from the young uns again. All right, question 7. In the 1991 film Silence of the Lambs, who is the cannibalist serial killer that Clarice Starling interviews? So I'll read that again. In the 1991 film Silence of the Lambs, who is the cannibalist serial killer that Clarice Starling interviews? Yeah, if you've seen this film, everybody knows who he is, even if you've not seen the film. Well, I say, there you go. Melissa's gone one step further. Give us the actor as well. Does she get a bonus point? We'll see about that. Right, question 8. In the 1979 film Alien, who is the last surviving crew member of the Nostromo? I think that's how you pronounce it. Not 100%, but we'll go with it. So I'll read it again. In the 1979 film Alien, who is the last surviving crew member of the Nostromo? Courtney, who's Susan? Sarah. My kids don't have a clue. I need to get them up to date with these horror movies, the old school horror movies. None of this nonsense that we've got going on today. Terrible. Right, question 9. Who directed the 2004 horror film Saw? Read it again. Who directed the 2004 horror film Saw? Right, question 10. What 1968 horror film directed by Roman Polanski is based on a novel by Ira Levin? Pass. So, what 1968 horror film directed by Roman Polanski is based on a novel by Ira Levin? Now, it is a really, really old film. I love reading some of these answers. They're so cool. Right. There's me thinking some of these are easy. Question 11. What is the name of the cannibalistic family in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? So I'll read it again. What is the name of the cannibalistic family in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Oh. This one is quite hard, to be honest. The Salvatores! Oh, my word. Like it. Hey, that's an idea, Imogen. I'll do you a Vampire Diaries quiz. The Spences. Oh, the Turners. Hey, you never know. With a face like this. Question 12. What 1982 horror film, directed by Tobe Hooper, was written and produced by Steven Spielberg? So, what 1982 horror film, directed by Tobe Hooper, was written and produced by Steven Spielberg? I think the next question's got to be my favourite. Imogen's passed again. Right, question 13. In the 1984 film Gremlins, what are the 3 rules for taking care of a mogwai? So, in the 1984 film Gremlins, what are the 3 rules for taking care of a mogwai? I'll give you a little bit longer to answer this because you've got to give me 3 answers. So, feed, walk, and bath. Oh, my kids. Oh. Terrible. Hey, everyone's doing really well on this one, you know. Love Gremlins. Love it. Probably one of my favourite all-time films. Right. Question 14. What 1987 vampire film features the tagline, sleep all day, party all night, never grow old, never die? So I'll read that again. What 1987 vampire film features the tagline, sleep all day, party all night, never grow old, never die? Evening, Eric. Just seen you come in. Right, question 15. What 1973 British horror film features a cult on a remote island and a police officer investigating a missing girl? So, what 1973 British horror film features a cult on a remote island and a police officer investigating a missing girl? I don't think I've actually watched this film myself, so it sounds good. Right, question 16. What 1984 horror film is about a family's struggle with the ghost of a deceased relative? What 1984 horror film is about a family's struggle with the ghost of a deceased relative? I thought these were quite easy, to be fair, Adam. But you know, everybody's easy is different, isn't it? So I love horror movies. It's my go-to. It's solid. I'm sacked. Make them too hard. They're saying, don't let your missus do any more quizzes, Gareth. She's too hard. Right. Question 17. In the 2002 film 28 Days Later, what causes the outburst of a deadly virus? So in the 2002 film 28 Days Later, what causes the outburst of a deadly virus? Bats. Rats. COVID. Oh, honestly. COVID. Oh, that's made my night, that. All right, question 18. What 2013 horror film features a group of friends who accidentally unleash a demonic force while staying in a remote cabin? So, what 2013 horror film features a group of friends who accidentally unleash a demonic force while staying in a remote cabin? Liverpool backroom staff. Jen, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The way they've been playing recently, I've got to agree. All right, question 19. In the 1976 film The Omen, what is the name of the young boy believed to be an antichrist? So, in the 1976 film The Omen, what is the name of the young boy believed to be the antichrist? Jeff. Oh, honestly. I'm going to ban my kids from watching any TV bar old school horror. Right. And question 20. Which horror film is about a cursed videotape that kills viewers 7 days after watching? So which horror film is about a cursed videotape that kills viewers 7 days after watching? Jen's quiz. Or our season this far, yeah. Can't agree with you again, Jen. I'll make it easier next time. This was just like a horror movie one. It's, you know, the old school horrors are better than the up-to-date one, so... But, you know, like I say, we can do themes. If I do a theme, then obviously it's something you know more about. Makes sense. Disney quiz next. Yes. Gareth, your sister will be all over that. She'd walk it. Right, so that is all 20 questions done. Didn't take as long as I thought, to be honest. But I can either go through the answers with you now, or we can just tally it up. It's completely up to you. Bonus questions. I can have one bonus question for you, Ryan. I wrote down one more, so I'll give you one bonus question. In the 1975 film Jaws, what is the name of the shark hunter played by Robert Shaw? So in the 1975 film Jaws, what is the name of the shark hunter played by Robert Shaw? Oh, I love Vampire Diaries again. I'm literally halfway through season 8 again now. It's just one of those shows that you can just watch over and over again. You notice more stuff every time. That's your bonus question. I didn't do any more after that. Oh, a Dexter quiz, yes. Oh, we got these themes going. Tell you what, this makeup's getting a bit itchy. Right. Do we get 20 points for the bonus question? You certainly wish. So I'll quickly go over the answers with you. I won't read the questions out again. Or in fact, I will. It won't take me long. Right, so question 1 was, what is the name of the camp in the 1980 film Friday the 13th? And that was Camp Crystal Lake. Question 2, in what year was the original Halloween movie released? And that was 1978. Question 3, the name of the possessed girl in The Exorcist was Regan. 4, what is the name of the infamous motel in Psycho? And that was Bates Motel. Number 5, What 1980 horror film is based on a Stephen King novel and directed by Stanley Kubrick? That was The Shining. Question 6. What 1999 horror film features a group of documentary filmmakers lost in the woods? And of course, it was the Blair Witch Project. 7. In the 1991 film Silence of the Lambs, who is the cannibalist serial killer that Clarice Starling interviews? And of course, it's the Hannibal Lecter. Question 8. In the 1979 film Alien, who is the last surviving crew member of the Nostromo? And that was Ellen Ripley. Question 9. Who directed the 2004 horror film Jaws? Saw, even, not Jaws. Don't know why I said Jaws. And that was James Wan. What 1968 horror film directed by Roman Polanski is based on a novel by Ira Levin? And that was Rosemary's Baby. 11. What is the name of the cannibalistic family in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? And they are called the Sawyer family. What 1982 horror film directed by Tobe Hooper was written and produced by Steven Spielberg? And that was Poltergeist. In the 1984 film Gremlins, what are the 3 rules for taking care of a mogwai? No bright lights, don't get them wet, and never feed them after midnight. What 1987 vampire film features the tagline, sleep all day, party all night, never grow old, and never die? And that is The Lost Boys. What 1973 British horror film features a cult on a remote island and a police officer investigating a missing girl? And that was The Wicker Man. What 1984 horror film is about a family struggle with the ghost of a deceased relative? And that was A Nightmare on Elm Street. In the 2002 film 28 Days Later, what causes the outbreak of a deadly virus? Infected monkeys. What 2013 horror film features a group of friends who accidentally unleash a demonic force while staying in a remote cabin? And that was Cabin in the Woods. In the 1976 film The Omen, what is the name of the young boy believed to be the Antichrist? And of course, it was Damien. And which horror film is about a cursed videotape that kills viewers 7 days after watching? And of course, it was The Ring. And the bonus question, in the 1975 film Jaws, what is the name of the shark hunter played by Robert Shaw? And of course, his name was Quint. Oof. Right. And that is it for this quiz. I am now going to... I don't know who won, to be fair. I just read the answers out. We'll go over the chat. But I am now going to go and wash this off my face. It's really, really itching. And that's it. So we shall be back in probably about a month's time. I'll get Gareth to keep you all updated. Like I say, if there's any themes that you want, we've got a few suggestions now, but if there's anything else, I can always rustle something up. But yeah, Gareth, me and Gareth will go over the chat later on. We'll put the winner in the comment section, so you'll just have to check that later. But it's time for me to go and wash this face, get some food, and go to bed. So thanks for joining, everyone. It's been a blast. And I shall see you all soon. And the husband's line, take it easy.